Imagine waking up one day to shoot the ball in a basket, or kick to a goal, or strike it with a racket and be paid $1 million for your performance just to be there and be the best of the best. In today's video, we will be covering the world's highest paid athletes for 2022. Ready to see how much these athletes make with their sports? Do you know that one of these athletes already secured a spot as a commentator position with Fox Sports when he retires? How about the athlete who has a taco restaurant business that is quickly growing? Do you want to know what some of these athletes' most expensive purchases are? How about some of their weird buys that will surely make you think, why did he buy that thing? Well, make sure to watch until the end because you wouldn't want to miss any of them. Let's start off with number 10. Giannis Antetokounmpo with $80.9 million in net worth. Giannis Antetokounmpo is the only player in this year's top 10 still in his 20s, with Neymar turning 30 in February. The two-time MVP of the Milwaukee Bucks inked a 5-year $228 million contract in December of 2020, which is currently the richest contract in the NBA in terms of overall value. In addition to signing a licensing agreement with NFT platform NFT Star and adding WhatsApp and Google's Pixel 6 phone to his roster of endorsements, he was one of the investors in the $165 million investment round for timepiece reselling platform Watchbox that was revealed in November. Additionally, Rise, a biography about Antetokounmpo, will be available to stream on Disney Plus in June. It may seem weird though, on September 20, 2020, Golden Auctions held an auction in which the 2013 rookie card of Giannis Antetokounmpo was sold for $1,812,000 to the winner who outbid 30 other bidders. Too crazy for the card. Giannis is the man. Number 9. Tom Brady. Net worth of $83.9 million. After a great 2021 season at the age 43, Tom Brady's retirement this offseason lasted less than 6 weeks, which was good news for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Off the field, he's undoubtedly picking up some new skills. Brady co-founded the NFT platform Autograph last year. In a Series B funding round announced in January, the company raised $170 million. In March, Religion of Sports, the production company he co-founded with Pro Football Hall of Famer Michael Strahan and director Gautam Chopra, announced a content partnership with Skydance Sports. The next road trip film 80 for Brady is being produced by his second company, 199 Productions, and he also has a new apparel line with brilliantly titled Brady. Moreover, Brady already has his next lucrative job set up, a commentator position with Fox Sports, for when it comes time to officially retire from football. The New York Post reports that the $375 million over 10 years he will receive from that contract will be more than what he has made playing football throughout his 22 NFL seasons. Well, let's talk about this retired football star's ridiculously expensive purchase, and that is none other than his Audi R8. It's obvious why Tom adores his Audi R8. This wonderful vehicle is both beautiful and maneuverable. Tom clearly knew what he was doing when he bought this automobile, as it features a wonderful and powerful V12 engine and over 602 horsepower. Just perfect for a man who loves cars. Number 8. Canelo Alvarez, $90 million in net worth. Canelo Alvarez is the sport's greatest draw, bringing in at least $40 million from his 2 pay-per-view triumphs in May and November of last year. Outside of the ring, Alvarez has a profitable business relationship with Hennessy and runs a taco restaurant in his native Mexico with ambitions to expand to California. Alvarez previously announced that he will open a network of petrol stations, and his Canelo Promotions is organizing a number of fights in Mexico in collaboration with Matchroom Boxing and DAZN. But did you know that this boxing star owns a $30 million gorgeous black yacht with its own jet skis, jetty, and raft, which is his most opulent possession? When it comes to expensive assets, a private plane comes in first, followed by a luxury yacht. Well, talk about transportation. Number 7. Roger Federer, $90.7 million in net worth. In the top 7 is none other than Roger Federer, who is a famous tennis star. He was only able to compete in 6 tournaments in 2020 and 2021 combined due to injuries. Whatever the case, The former number one player in the world continues to be the best sports spokesman, endorsing companies like Uniqlo and Rolex. In 2019, he also made an investment in the rising Swiss shoe manufacturer On, which raised more than $600 million when it went public in September. Federer told Forbes at the time, after spending 20 days in the lab with the On team creating the company's pro tennis shoe, "We work very closely together on product creation." Well, that's what you call a major investment. Now let's go and take a look at number 6, Kevin Durant, with a net worth of $92.1 million. Well, only LeBron James among active players has a sneaker deal worth more than Brooklyn Nets star Kevin Durant's $28 million per year. Although he recently signed agreements with Coinbase, NBA Top Shot, and Weedmaps, his business empire goes far beyond sponsorships thanks to the media company Boardroom and the investment firm 35 Ventures. His most recent investments include the digital fitness business Future and the NFT platform OpenSea. He is also supporting the SeatGeek and SPAC merger. The creation of a SPA owned by Durant and his long-standing business associate Rich Kleiman was also announced last year. The SPAC is still looking for a buyer. Number 5. Stephen Curry, $92.8 million in revenue. One of the phenomenal basketball players in the world, Stephen Curry earned the highest pay of any NBA player this season. And the Golden State Warriors is due an increase after agreeing to a 4-year, $215 million agreement last August. On the court, he will earn almost $48 million the following season, and slightly about $60 million in 2025 to 2026 season. Curry expanded his knowledge of blockchain in December by producing a line of NFTs that featured his sneakers and were connected to 3 metaverse platforms. His new FTX sponsorship arrangement also included an equity stake. Curry's production business, Unanimous Media, struck a development agreement with Comcast NBC Universal in September, and he promised to contribute the revenues. Number 4. Neymar, $95 million in net worth. Although Neymar's 400th career goal came in November, just like Lionel Messi, he was hurt by criticism following Paris Saint-Germain's exit from the Champions League. The World Cup in Qatar this fall, which he has hinted could be his last, will now command his attention. In addition to his impressive list of off-field partnerships, which includes those with Red Bull and Puma, Neymar the Perfect Chaos, a new Netflix docuseries features him. In November, he signed up with the NFT Star platform, and in January, he spent almost $1 million on 2 NFTs from the Bored Ape Yacht Club. He is also getting involved in the NFT market. Number 3. Cristiano Ronaldo, $115 million in net worth. Here in the top 3, we have none other than Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, like his adversary Lionel Messi, has struggled in his debut season at Manchester United, who are currently sitting in 6th position in the Premier League standings with 1 game remaining. There are currently rumors circulating that Ronaldo, who previously played for Manchester United from 2003 to 2009, may move again during the summer transfer window. His 690 million followers on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter give him the clout to demand exorbitant fees from sponsors like Nike, Herbalife, and Clear Shampoo. Ronaldo's ability to command such hefty fees is largely due to his extensive social media presence. Along with being the spokesperson for Zuju GP, a future app that aims to be a virtual soccer community, he is also an investor in Tattle Eateries, including one that has opened in Beverly Hills. On number 2, we have LeBron James, paid $121.2 million. LeBron James has never been more powerful off the field. He appeared in Space Jam: A New Legacy the previous year, and he recently switched the home of his chat program, The Shop, from HBO to YouTube. Forbes estimates that in October, he sold a sizable minority stake in Spring Hill, the production firm behind both projects, for around $725 million, bringing his total wealth to $850 million. James starred alongside a computer-generated version of his younger self in a Super Bowl commercial after establishing an endorsement arrangement with Crypto.com in January. Additionally, he most recently made investments in Status PRO, a sports technology startup that develops virtual reality training solutions, and Tonal, a home gym company. As this NBA superstar is making millions of dollars every year, he sure made a lot of smart investments. And finally, number 1. For our highest paid athlete, we have Lionel Messi, $130 million. Of course, at number 1 is Lionel Messi. Messi joined FC Barcelona's top team when he was just 17 years old, so it came as more than a little of a shock when, after 17 seasons, he decided to leave the only professional home he had ever known to join Paris Saint-Germain last August. But in one sense, the 34-year-old soccer superstar was back in his comfort zone this season. The $20 million per year deal between Lionel Messi and Socios expands his list of sponsors, which already includes PepsiCo, Budweiser, and Adidas. In a partnership established in June of last year, he also became Hard Rock International's first athlete brand ambassador, enabling Messi to match Cristiano Ronaldo of Manchester United in terms of off-field earnings for the first time since 2013. Messi was named the world's best men's soccer player in 2021 and won the Ballon d'Or in that year. But he has struggled on the field more recently, scoring just 9 goals in 32 appearances for Paris Saint-Germain after tallying 38 in 47 games in his final season with Barcelona. However, despite PSG's failure in the round of 16 of the Champions League, the team won the French Ligue 1 championship in Messi's debut campaign. Well, there you have it, folks. Those are the top 10 highest paid athletes in the world for this year. What can you say about Messi being in first place for the list? To be honest, starting your career at the age of 17 is really crazy. Not knowing that you'll be making it in the world's top paying athletes in the future, it sure is a good thing that you work your skill and passion in your sport as soon as you can, just like how a lot of these athletes have done to reach the peak. Well, make sure to comment your thoughts down below, and with that, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you on the next one.